Hello, my name is Lacey. Now I will talking about the two-stroke engine. It's an internal combustion engine that performs that four phase of the thermodynamic cycle: intake, compression, and the explosion exhaust. In the two linear movements of the piston or a complete turn of the crankshaft, different from the four-stroke engine in that performs it in four piston movements or two crankshaft turns. The big difference between two and four-stroke engine is that in the four-stroke engine there is one explosion for every two crankshaft turns, for one explosion in each crankshaft turn in the two-stroke engine. The great advantage of the two-stroke engine is that this difference produces more power output for the crankshaft. The great disadvantage is higher fuel consumption. And admission compression. The piston creates a depression behind itself and advances the fresh gases through the intake duct into the crankcase. About halfway of the obstruct the piston has closed all ports. At that moment, the compression periods behind simultaneously the admission periods continues. The piston reaches TDC and of upward stroke. The compression period ends but the intake continues. Since the fluid has a certain inertia. Explosion escape. The piston is energically pushed toward the PMI and the pressure reaches its maximum value. Halfway down the downstroke, the piston uncovers the exhaust port and relays through its conduit but burns gases and heat and the powerful acoustic waves. As the piston descends, it loses pressure about in the combustion chamber, but gains its volume in the crankcase, where the mixture is pre-compressed. PMI expansion ends, but exhaust and transfers continues before the piston closes the transfer ports. The return of these exhaust waves will return a large part of the fresh gases lost to the cylinder, so supercharging it.